Hi everyone and good morning. My name is Kavir Kijiwa and this is
Muhammad Faiz Izzuddin bin Muhammad Rozi.
we're both from K13 and today we're going to do an English assignment. So we recently watched a TED Talk by David Sedlak titled The Water Crisis: How California Overcomes the Drought. And based on that talk, we're going to have a quick Q&A session. So to get a better context of what we're talking about, you should really watch that video first. Link in description down below. Now, let's get started with the Q&A session. Now, Izzy, when the city of Las Vegas became concerned about the rate of the drop in their lake levels, what did they do?
So, if I am not mistaken, they constructed a new drinking water intake structure that they refer as the third straw, to pull water out of the greater depth of their lake.
Okay, so now my second question. Why can't we solve the urban water crisis by simply taking water from our rural neighbors?
Well, we can't solve the urban water crisis that way because taking waters from our neighbor resource will require a lot of legal action, and political and social danger will be involved. And even if we succeed in grabbing the water from our rural neighbor, we're just transferring the problem to them instead.
Okay, Izzy.
So, Kavi, why did the speaker dismiss the idea of building great big tanks and attaching them to the downspouts of our roof gutters?
He dismissed that idea because it would not work in all places. If we live in a place where it mostly rains during the winter time, but most of the water demand is in the summertime, it's not a very cost-effective way to solve our water problem. Moreover, if we live in a place where we experience the effects of a multi-year drought like California, we cannot possibly build a rainwater tank big enough to solve our problem.
So, according to the speaker, the second new source of water that can solve our urban water problem is the wastewater that comes out of our sewage treatment. However, why is this approach is much more expensive than what they expected?
It's much more expensive than what was initially expected because once we build the first few water recycling systems close to the sewage recycling plants, we have to build longer and longer pipe systems to get that water to where it needs to go. Alright, now question number 5. What are the two steps in turning treated wastewater into drinking water?
So in the first step, we pressurize the water and pass it through a reverse osmosis membrane. In the second step, we add they call it a small amount of hydrogen peroxide and shine ultraviolet lights on the water.
Alright.
And so Kavi, what are the disadvantages of using seawater desalination to solve the urban water crisis?
Well, among all the choices that we have, seawater desalination is probably the most energy intensive and potentially environmentally damaging to create a local water supply. So with that, I think we end our Q&A session. Thank you for watching.